Hello all you board game maniacs out there, and thanks for joining us for another video here on our channel. We are going to try to attempt a new style video which is going to be completely controlled by you, the subscribers and the viewers. Stay tuned and find out what it is. Before we get started into this specific video, I just would like to take a moment to apologize to all of the subscribers and viewers who've been watching and following BoardGameManiacs from the time that we've been posting videos. The reason why I'm apologizing is because the last time I put a video out was probably in March, if I'm not sure, and who's been following does know exactly what happened. I'm not going to get into the details, but again, I apologize. I am working on it hard, and I'm also working really hard on starting to gather and shoot the Hero Quest videos that a lot of people are looking for. Anyhow, let's get back to this talk about this board. We're going to be trying a new style of video here on this channel. I don't think it's a new style completely, but what the style is going to be is I want you, that's right, you who is watching this video now, I want you to look at the board that I've created. There's kind of like an inner part and an outer part, and we're going to go a little bit more detailed shots, so give you more idea. But what I want is, whomever is watching and would like to, I want you to, number one, pick some kind of game that we've played onto the channel here in the past. I'm going to put a couple of titles of game systems down below in the description, so that just to help refresh your memory into what we played here on the channel in the past. When you choose which game system that is either in the list, such as like if Marvel Crisis Protocol, I know that's going to be in the list, but Marvel Crisis Protocol, Fallout Wasteland Warfare, Zombicide, again, that Zombicide's a board game, but we can transition it easily into a game such as this. So after you decide what system you think would be cool to play on this board, then I want you to kind of create your own little scenario for this. When I say scenario, you don't have to go in detail. If you want us just to follow the rule set that is specific to whatever it is, if it's Marvel Crisis Protocol or so on and so forth, then you could say the objective here is to free the survivors that are trapped here, or what have you. I'm leaving this totally up to you to figure out what you think would be really cool to play on this board. When you create a scenario or what have you, just post it in the comment section below, or you can also post it onto our community page here on our YouTube channel. Or you can also go to our Facebook page and you can post it there too as well. Just ideas onto what you would like to see, what system you would like to see. Again, you can't put like Warhammer 40k and 40 because I've never played it before on the channel. Age of Sigmar, I never played it on the channel. So again, stick with games that I've played on the channel, because I can't really afford to go out and buy any other miniature game system at this point. But you could always create your entire game from this board setup if you want, from the details that will play along with this, and we could just proxy miniatures. Like you can say, okay, for range attacks, this guy, they got weapon that has 3 d6s. You roll it on a 4+, it's a hit, or just something simple. Just suggest this way. I'm just getting the community more involved. And who knows, this might turn out to be a popular thing, where if anybody has some kind of scenario that they've created for any kind of game that we play in the channel, and you really want to get it out there so that you could say like, hey, this is the kind of game stuff that I like playing, or I played, or I developed, or so on. And if there's enough thumbs up for that, enough comments for that specific scenario or what have you, that is what we're going to play on this system. And if this works out, if we get a lot of views and a lot of interaction from our gaming community, not just BoardGameManiacs, but I mean like any gaming community, just a gaming community in general. If I get a lot of comments onto this And again, this could be something that's going to be something new to the channel, completely new, that is going to be all created by none other than who I play games for. Besides, you know, I love playing games. I'll always play games whether on camera or not. But who I play games for on camera is specifically for everybody who's watching this. And with that, we will build a strong gaming community, and that is totally an awesome thing to be doing. I think so. So anyhow, again, just think of a game system, think of a scenario, or create your own game system where I can just proxy in the models and use whatever rule set you come up with. Just don't try to make it too complicated, or I have to print out a whole bunch of things or anything. Because again, I don't have any budget here that I can do it, just using with what I have in front of me. So again, there'll be a list in the comment section. You can pick which one, or if you, again, create your own, you can suggest, I want this, the proxy for this miniature, I want this miniature for this proxy. Again, you can be as detailed or specific as you want, or as vague as you want. But nonetheless, I'm going to be recording a video being played on this, and I'm going to give everybody 1 week from this date. So in 7 days time that this is released, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at everybody's ideas. I know this is very short notice, because just to do that itself, it's really hard to create a game. I know, because I tried it before many times on the channel. You see, some were a success, some were a failure. But hey, that's alright. You don't know unless you try. And that's what we're here for, to try to play this game. And again, just, you can be as detailed or vague as you want. It don't really matter. But in either way, 7 days from this video, I'm going to be playing something. It could either be created from you with your ideas, or it could be a combination of what I want to play on this board, mixed with ideas from everything else, from everybody else. So yeah, just comment below, because I'm looking forward to reading everybody's ideas. And again, remember, if you want to keep your ideas secret, you can also email us at BoardGameManiacs@gmail.com. The email address is in the description below too as well. And if you stayed on this video for this long with my rambling, I'm going to show you what I've been doing, occupying my time, and to just get kind of in a mindset where I can start doing these videos again, and builds and so forth. And that is, I've been building terrain a lot, just for future videos on this channel, obviously. And I'm working on a project right now. It started out something small, and then it kind of escalated into this, and it's just growing bigger and bigger. And I've also posted stuff onto our Facebook page about a trench system that I'm building. The trench system is going to be included with this building, and then something else, probably like a big refinery or something, because I kind of got that feel for this. But anyhow, I just wanted to show you all this work that I've been doing so far. It's been a lot of fun, and it's been helping me with my stress too as well, because just, you think, how could that help you with your stress? Because, you know, like, it's stressful building this stuff, but actually I find this very relaxing. And this is all coming from my, inside my brain, my imagination. I got no plans and a following or nothing, but I am looking at other videos from awesome terrain master builders, I should say, that is on YouTube channel, and that is so much inspiration. I'm going to do more detailed videos about this and everything else. I want to show what I'm working on. And the massive side, you can see the Punishers in there. I just put them in there for scale. Not saying that this is not going to be played with Marvel Crisis Protocol. I want to build it so it's going to be played with a lot of different game systems. So you can see a lot of stuff, the detail that's going on here. I don't want to go into too much detail, because we're going to do a separate video for that at some point. And unfortunately, I didn't shoot or record any videos about how to build this, because again, I'm just not in that mindset for recording videos, but I will be for this. I promise 100% that when 7 days time from the video is released, I'm going to pick something that somebody created, and I'm either going to mix it with mine, depending if there's not enough there, or if somebody has enough votes for an idea, I'm going to definitely be picking that one. Here are some detailed shots of the board, just to help you with your ideas and, you know, your imagination to start flowing. So let's go in for a little bit closer look. Let's start off with, sorry about all the cables and cords hanging everywhere, but let's start off with the living quarters. So you can see living quarters are here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beds. We have 2 lockers right here. We have another locker right there. We have a TV or a computer, whatever you want to call it, and a dresser. Ice, soda machine. Let's swing it over here a bit so you can see better. Ice, soda machine, you know, like this is their living quarters. Whose living quarters? I have no idea. That is, excuse me, hiccups again. I'll leave that totally up to you. So anyhow, let's go on more inside building. We have here another type of hallway. We got a little bit of electrical cables on there and the door there. And this here is kind of looking like a computer room or some kind of room with computer stuff. You can see another electrical panel there. And again, I could place a lot more stuff with this debris or scattered terrain or what have you, but I wanted to keep it as basic as possible so that I don't influence too much with the idea process. So from this kind of computing room, I guess, it don't have to be a computing room. Cable's in the way. Get it away there, cable. You can see here is another room, and in this room we have like, I used this from, it was from a Fallout print pack that I got. But you can see here, it don't have to be for Fallout, it could be for anything. Another machine type, and the room is very empty except for panels. You can see and wiring there too as well. And then you have a machine, it kind of looks like a, it grabs things and so forth. I was thinking here, you know, like putting a bloody bed here, but I'm not going to do that. It's totally up to everyone and their ideas. So, what? That is why I don't like using cables. Anyhow, so that is that machine, and there's a doorway you can see right here, and it leads out into this hallway. So this hallway, it's a long stretch of hallway. There's just something here for kind of blocking the line of sight. And we got some stuff right there, again, to help block the line of sight. Another one here, and then this, but there's no, like, door you can notice on this side at all. But there's a door there, and this is the only door to get into this facility of some kind. We didn't talk about this room, which we're going to go to. So, again, starting here at the hallway, no doors, no nothing. You go in here, which is, again, the big room with the grabber. You go through here, and this is kind of like a computing room or what have you. And then from there, you go through this door, and it leads you to all of these, could be cryostasis pods, could be anything at all. I created this a while ago because I was going to create some sort of Fallout thing, and I was like, hey, I could use these for like cryopods. So, don't have to be cryopods, whatever you want. You see another thing there like that that's blocking line of sight. So that is that for that. And now let's go to the outer section of the facility or what have you. With the outer section of the facility, it's, again, this is like a 2x4, and the inside is a 2x4 too as well, because this entire game board is a 4 foot by 4 foot section, if I didn't mention it before, but I think I said it a couple of times. But anyhow, on the outer part you can see that there's no grass or nothing here. It is just all dirt of some sort. We have some shipping containers on either end here. You can see we have also dead center, and that is on the back end. We have some kind of loudspeaker. We have a destroyed military vehicle with blockades on each side of it. We have another loudspeaker right here and another loudspeaker right here. And on this side with the with shipping containers, we have a truck that you can see has got the crap beat out of it, either from, you know, like getting shot at or just beat up or what have you. And you can see around in the entire board we have these they're tank traps or what have you, but they be used for anything pretty much that you want. And on top of that, this is interesting because you can see along this fence we have a whole bunch of lights, and we also have a turret, and again some kind of ventilation system with more lights, another set of lights with turrets, and that's the end of this board. So just to keep our ideas going, I'm going to leave it up to you, but what I imagine for this is that these turrets, no matter who is here, if I'm going to be going through this or fighting people that are fighting me or what have you, then these turrets you could say like they have a 6-inch range. So whenever somebody comes into 6-inch radius of the edge of the line where all the lights are, then the turrets are going to fire. Then you roll the dice and you see if you can hit, or depending on what system you're playing. Again, this is just ideas, but I don't want to put too much. Now, one thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of this, and it's very, very important, and that is that it's going to be a solo mission. So, solo mission, again, it's for solo play because I'm just going to play the game myself with nobody else here. So keep that in mind, a solo version, but also too, as well as if by chance I might have somebody else, you could put a variation, and if you want to play 2 players, you would divide it up this way or what have you. So you never know. But anyhow, that is it. That is the detailed shots for the board. And the board again is a 4 foot by 4 foot, and it's broken off into 2 sections of a 2x4 and a 2x4 section. We went over all details. So 7 days, I want to read all the awesome ideas. Hope you enjoyed this. Sorry again everybody for not posting video in a long time. And you can see my batteries are dead on my camera. I had to go hardwired here for this video because I've never recorded in a long time and all my batteries are dead. So anyhow, this is not included into this setup, by the way, sorry. This is just telling you, showing you what I am working on, but this video is all about this right here. So comment below, give me your ideas, give me your thoughts. Also, let me know like if it's a full game set that you create that you want us to try. More than happy to if there's enough pics, enough thumbs up, likes onto it, or whatever. We're going to jump from there. So anyhow, I will see you on the flip side, and remember, be a maniac. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to keep up to date with Board Game Maniacs, click on the like and subscribe button to be notified when more videos come available. If you want to become an official sponsor of Board Game Maniacs, go to patreon.com/BoardGameManiacs. Or you can go to streamlabs.com/BoardGameManiacs1. That's right, and you can donate to help keep the lights on, keep food in our bellies, and play more games. We'll purchase more games, more equipment to make Board Game Maniacs evolve and get bigger and larger. Because of you, the viewers, I thank you from the bottom of my toes to the top of my head for all of your support. And until next time, Board Game Maniacs, be a maniac.